Hi there, I'm Mike. What I have for you today is the Zanini Box. I believe this might be March's, but also might be April's. They sent me a message. Mr. Zanini sent me a message back in the end of February saying that the next box was getting delayed or canceled due to the whole virus thing, which I was actually really thankful they sent that communication out because it didn't have to, I guess. It was nice to know that I shouldn't expect it this month. So while you probably have nothing to do at home, kind of sit back and let's take a look at some pins. Now, historically, and if you're not a stranger to my channel, you know I don't really like pins. Pins aren't my favorite thing in the world. But the Zanini Box has really kind of changed my mind on that because they're a lot of fun to collect. I've had a blast kind of getting these each month. Just so you guys are aware, I do get these for free. The Zanini Box sends these to me for free. I don't pay for them. But if he didn't, I would still buy it. While I'm opening these up, some facts about the Zanini Box. There's 3 levels of this plus an international level. One level is just the first 3 pins that'll show off. Next tier up has an extra pin for like $2 more, and then the next tier up has an even extra pin for another $2 more, and then you can pay another $1 to get some higher quality backings, some like metal backings instead of the rubber ones that they come with. One of the things I like about the Zanini Box is it takes me back through like a trip through nostalgia time, where I talk about like what I feel about these pins, why I like them, the history I have behind them, or whether or not I don't care about them. Before I get into the package though, there's one extra thing in here. They do these one-off pins you can only get online. He sends these to me to show them off. So this is the Labrador Retriever one. They're just little puppy pins. They're puppy pins. Come on, look at this little puppy pin. If you want to get this, you can just buy it on their website. That's it. So sit back and let's start with the basic package. Now this one, the first one here, is a Walter White pin, Heisenberg. I loved Breaking Bad. I was all over Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad was my jam. I was obsessed with it just like everybody else. The only reason I decided to start shaving my head when I started to go bald was because of Walter White. Just a little fun fact here, he's got a little blue crystals back there, and he's wearing his yellow hazmat suit. Probably comes in handy nowadays for many reasons. Number 2 in the basic package is Fred Flintstone from the Flintstones. I was a Flintstones kid, 10 million strong and growing. I mean, Flintstones was like a 60s animation cartoon, but when I was a kid in the 80s, like I didn't know that. Like Flintstones was still a major thing. Flintstones and Jetsons. I didn't know that they were from the 60s or whatever, because to me, like I still watched them in the 80s. That was something that I watched growing up. And they had like Flintstone Kids cartoons, and I think they had a newer Flintstones cartoon where Pebbles and Bam Bam were teenagers. I remember thinking Pebbles looked pretty hot. I liked Flintstones. Flintstone Kids had a little Captain Caveman thing. Like I was all into it, so I like that a lot. Next, from Mortal Kombat, we have Raiden, however you want to say it. That's how I say it too. I like that his is a Thunderbolt. That's kind of cool. I've always been a Raiden fan in Mortal Kombat. If I do play Mortal Kombat, which is not often, I'm not a big fan of Mortal Kombat the way I am Street Fighter or other fighting games. I've just never really liked the control style. Same thing with Injustice, because it's the same people. I've just never really been a big fan of that fighting control style. I mean, I do play it sometimes. Now, that's the basic package. For a couple bucks more, you can upgrade to the standard package, is what they're calling it. And you get 1 extra pin here, and this is the Flash. Now, again, this is the next, they do series of pins. This is in their Justice League series. And this, again, it's styled after the cartoon, the Justice League cartoon that was a sequel to like the Batman animated series and the Superman animated series. So I always loved this style. I was obsessed with all of those. Justice League Unlimited, Batman the animated series, Batman Beyond, Superman, all of those. I loved them so much. So I like having these little homages to this art style because I definitely enjoyed the art style. So that's the standard package. If you buy that, you get those 4 pins. But I have a feeling everyone's gonna want to get the premium package. So the premium package has a little baby Yoda in there. Look at that. Look at that cute little guy. Look at him. Officially, he's the child. That's the official term for him. Stating official. That's how you know these aren't really official. Like everyone else, I love Baby Yoda. I mean, the Mandalorian TV show is great. Super excited for season 2. I'm glad they're bringing a couple people back, like Bill Burr's character, which I actually liked from there. They're adding in Michael Biehn, and then they cast Rosario Dawson as Ahsoka, which is fantastic. I cannot wait for season 2. So, but yeah, Baby Yoda was the surprise breakout from that show. Can't wait to get the Black Series figure of Baby Yoda, so definitely good. What I'm gonna do now is I'm going to rate these in the order in which I enjoy them. Usually there's one where I don't really care too much for it. These, I'm gonna have a tough time doing this, but obviously Baby Yoda's number 1. But the other 4 are tough because I like them all. Rating them is just, it's so weird. Let's see, okay, just in terms of pins, I'm just gonna like put, the likelihood I'll put a pin on something is low, but if I were to, I think I would do Baby Yoda first, Flash second, probably Fred Flintstone third, Raiden, whatever, fourth, and Heisenberg fifth. But again, these 4 are practically interchangeable for me. I love all 4 of these for different reasons. I'm just going by the likelihood that I would put them on something. So I definitely like them, but this is clearly the winner here. And then again, there's the Labrador Retriever, but that doesn't come in the package. That's a separate thing, so I'm not counting it. Well, that's it for my unboxing for Zanini Box. What did you think? Let me know down in the downstairs area. I love to read and respond to all the comments. Do you like these? Do you want to get them? Do you get them? Do you just like to watch me unbox them? I know these are traditionally not as viewed on my channel, but I still like doing it because it's something to do. It's something to post. I don't know, I just like to talk. I'd also like to take a moment to thank these people here for supporting me on Patreon at an unboxing level or higher. Thanks so much, guys. It makes a big deal to me, and I can't believe people do that, but they do. If Patreon's not your thing, there's a couple different ways down the downstairs area that you can support my channel if you want to, but don't feel like you have to by any means, especially in these weird times. But if you just want to give the video a like, or share it, or hit the bell, or subscribe, any of that stuff, it still does a lot to help the channel out. And with that, that's it. Thanks so much for getting this far, and I'll see you later. Bye.